what the hell is going on with this UCL battle, guys? Every week we look at, there's one more team where we say is risking not being there. But I think Jonathan, wow, by the way, Emiliano is saying the Ultras group is called Fossa dei Leoni. So after this, we'll be saying bye to Ricky, by the way, and Emiliano will be finally joining us, the guy we love so much. But Jonathan, Lazio, every week we say, one week we say Lazio's out completely, and then this week we can say they're back. But look at that table. Look at that table there with the points.
Yeah,
what do you think? What is your outlook as a Lazio fan?
Okay, so I think Serie A this year has been an absolute clown fiesta. It's really weird. No team can get for consistency together except for Inter, which I think we all knew once Conte starts winning games, especially with a team this good and this deep, because they have so many options everywhere except for attack. So as long as Lukaku's healthy, they should be winning most of their games. And Juventus have an unexperienced manager. Milan had a crazy run of form. And what we find ourselves with are, as you see in the picture, 5 teams fighting for 2 spots.
No, the points are the ones right
and
to the right.
Yeah, I know. And so as you see, the gap is pretty small, where if Juventus and Lazio both win their games in hand, then there's still only 6 points between them. So that's 2 wins or 2 losses. And Roma really got screwed over these last, dropping 6 points against Parma and Napoli. And Napoli has found a moment of form. But something I always thought about Napoli is, this Napoli team, this is something I want to hear your guys' opinion on. I feel like it's maybe one of the best teams Napoli had in the De Laurentiis area. It just seems so complete, right? They have so many options in every position. I think the team is absolutely stacked. They have to make top 4. I think it's already a scandal if they didn't make it last year. Napoli has such a good team on paper. They have so many reserves, so many options. I think they have to make it.
I think the only issue when you look at Napoli's squad, they have an incredible front 4. The defense has issues. Manolas isn't the same Manolas.
But still, they have Ramani, Ramani, who was pretty good last year. They paid a lot of money for him.
Yeah.
Manolas, they paid a lot of money for. Maximovic, also paid a lot of money for. On paper, they're all players who should know how to play. Koulibaly, one of the best in the league. Then, the wing backs, Di Lorenzo, still not that bad. I think he's sometimes playing the national team. I don't know. I just feel like I want to hear all of your guys' opinions. I just think Napoli is absolutely stacked. Yeah.
I thought Napoli going into the season had the 3rd best squad in Serie A.
I agree. Yeah, after Juve and Inter.
To me, I think Inter and Juve just have a little bit more, and it has to do with Osimhen. I'd say that's kind of the difference. Like Juve has Ronaldo, Dybala, Chiesa. Inter has Lukaku, Lautaro. Napoli has Osimhen. And look, Lozano's been great this season. He was a huge bust last year. I'm not the biggest Insigne fan, but he's been good this year. So, yeah, I agree. Talent-wise, they're excellent. And look, right now they have the 3rd best defense in Serie A. They've only given up 29 goals. Like Koulibaly maybe isn't the player he was 2 years ago, but still really good. I think, the only real weaknesses that I see on Napoli is like left back. Goalkeeper position's a little bit unsettled. And I think Gattuso, now that he has kind of his squad back, is doing better. Now, obviously I'd rather have Gattuso than Pirlo, no questions asked. But, once we start comparing him to, Conte, I don't know, Pioli seems about same for me. But look, Gattuso, we know he's not going to be the most exciting manager, but in the big games he does come through. I mean, he did beat Roma, so
and beat us as well.
Yeah, for sure.
David, I have a question for you, since you're the expert here, you're the journalist. So what is Gattuso's future looking like?
I don't know. I don't think he'll be back at Napoli, even if they make the Champions League. I don't know. It seems like him and De Laurentiis, he had that contract extension up in the air. I don't know. I could see Gattuso at Fiorentina. I really could. And I think he'd actually be a nice fit there with a Comiso. I actually think on that type of team, he'd be great. I'm just not sure if he's totally a top 4 manager. I could see Gattuso at Fiorentina and then managing Italy in like a few years. If I had to guess with his career, path looks like again. I think maybe a little bit unfair at Napoli because they did have some injuries for a while, but it doesn't seem like him and De Laurentiis are simpatico right now. So I don't know. Maybe if Napoli finish really strong, he comes back, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see him at Fiorentina next season.
I personally want to see maybe at Lazio because Inzaghi's contract's running out, and it's very known that Lotito really likes Gattuso as a manager. It's been close before, so
yeah, I think look, if Juve, personally, I only see Simone Inzaghi leaving if they offer him the Juve job. I think he kind of likes it at Lazio as a good thing going. But you're right, if that happens for Lazio, Gattuso, and you are right, Lotito certainly likes him a lot, and I think he'd fit in the personality of the club pretty well.
Well, we finally have our Interista here. Amy just arrived. Yeah, Amy, introduce yourself for everyone.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, just go ahead. I won't interrupt the discussion any further.
Yeah, no, so we were just talking about how the UCL battle is looking, and no, I'm agreeing with what you guys are saying about Gattuso. I think De Laurentiis, he still likes to pretty much dominate whatever's going on within the club, and when you have a strong personality like Gattuso, it's prone to have issues between the two. If Lotito really likes Gattuso, then I could see that being a situation that works out. But as David says, is Inzaghi going to leave for anyone other than Juve? Probably not.
I don't know. The thing is, Inzaghi always says, oh, yeah, I'm going to sign a new contract. It's only a matter of time, whatever this, whatever that. And the fact is, we're close to April, and he still didn't sign anything. And it's been like 2 months now that they're saying, oh, it's coming. La firma vicina, the signature is close, but there's no movement. So I really don't know what's going to happen. And maybe he and Juve are already talking. We all know what Juve is like. They love to poach people. I remember Keita refused to, we were getting bids for 40 million from him for Premier League teams, but he refused to go over because Juve told him, look, next year you're leaving on a free, come to us. And so I know what Juve's style is like. So that's what I'm thinking.
Paratici and Simone Inzaghi are very good friends. Like